Welcome back to the show. I always love seeing you.
Oh my God, I'm winded.
No. We have to get into so many things, but I just want to say I love every summer I've been getting, the last 2 summers I've been getting to hang out with you and your family.
It's the most fun.
We have the best time. We go to
South Fork Lodge.
South Fork Lodge. Jimmy Kimmel and Molly, his wife, they have us over with their family.
And all families come. And can I just say, not only is that a super fun trip, but you are my favorite guest to see there. And I'll tell you why. Because you're such an inspirational guest. You have a way of eventizing life that hits me in my marrow.
Wow.
Because, let me just set the scene. We're all just having dinner. It's very normal, it's beautiful. It's like by a sweet river. Someone says, hey, we're gonna do karaoke later. Great, we decide to do karaoke. And literally out of nowhere, and I think I have it, yep. Jimmy knocks on the door, like he left somehow, the dinner party, and shows up in a full Evel Knievel costume.
Yeah. I don't remember that. Was I? I don't even remember, yeah.
You're saying, come into America.
Oh, yeah.
I
did sing Cindy Neil Diamond.
We should be putting in.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
It's so fun.
You carry that around with you?
I keep this with me always.
Oh my God, that's so touching.
I do. So
I sang a duet with your beautiful daughter.
You did, and she loved it.
Oh, she's so good.
She's dynamite.
You know what made me laugh about the trip? Because it's a beautiful, like you said, scenery, and it's gorgeous. And I went fishing with Jimmy Kimmel. You know, so me and Jimmy Kimmel are on a rowboat together. And we're in the middle of nowhere, and we're rowing by, I don't know if I told you this, and there's a husband and wife in a different boat that are going by, and she sees me, and she goes, like, and she goes to her husband, she goes, oh my God, that's Jimmy Fallon. And he turns around and he goes, honey, that's Jimmy Kimmel. They're both right.
They like short-circuited.
Yeah, they're like, wait, what's going on? Is both of them in a rowboat?
They're not allowed to hang
They're not
out.
allowed. Yeah, it's so weird. Let's talk about it's spooky season, Halloween. I know you dress up. You and the fam's got to do it.
No, I do. I go hard because, like I said, I love eventizing things, and usually we pull a theme in. Like we have a couple families that we're friends with. All the kids play. So like last year we did our favorite movies. So we all went as whatever our favorite movie was. We went as Anchorman, which I thought was pretty sick.
Oh my gosh.
And we went.
You really went for it.
Yeah, we did. And this was a last-minute poll.
Really?
So Kendrick was like, I'm not sure what I'm doing for Halloween. I was like, get here. We need Christina Applegate.
Yes.
And then I found a blonde wig in my attic, and boom.
Isn't that fun that we have wigs in our house like that? Like, it's not like a normal thing.
If you don't have wigs in your house, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I really, like, dressing up is so important. So this year, we decided we were gonna go out on a limb, and we would do pun mashups.
Okay.
Okay, and so let me explain this to you.
Yeah.
I am going to go as, follow it, Carrie Bradshaw Shawshank Redemption.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. Wait, I love this.
So pink tutu, spiral the hair, kind of a jailbird vibe, and some boots. Dax is gonna go as Ferrariana Grande.
Come on!
And I made him a hot glue to like a wig, and I put a huge high ponytail, and then like a Ferrari visor. He's gonna wear a Ferrari suit. I'm gonna see if he'll let me do a wing liner on him. I think he will let me.
He will not let you do that.
Yes, he will.
Oh my God.
He sits through about 15 minutes of my shenanigans before he's like, okay, we're good, we got it.
We're good, we got it.
But we got.
That's gonna be a crusher costume.
The lineup is gonna be
Ferrariana Grande?
Ferrariana Grande.
That's genius.
We got in the group, Anna Wintour is coming. Think about it.
Oh.
Think about it.
Anna
We got
Wintour is coming.
Wednesday Adam Sandler.
Oh my God, these are great costumes.
We got Zac F. Ronald McDonald.
Come on!
We got Golden Girls Gone Wild.
Oh my God, be careful with that one. Yeah.
I know, you gotta be careful. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be wonderful, and my like secret pleasure is that no one's gonna know what it is.
Yes, they will.
I don't know. I doubt it.
Oh, yeah,
You think someone's gonna be like, are you Carrie Bradshaw Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah. But once you tell them that, they're like, that's genius.
See, that's what I like about it.
I'm gonna love it. Well, you're also a great person to have at a party. You're always entertaining. We're playing games. You're giving out sweatshirts.
Sure.
Krista gives out prizes to people. Like you were
Sometimes
giving.
you gotta bring prizes.
Yeah. But you've got into knitting. Do you remember? Are you still into it?
I'm still into it. And you know what I found out? That like since I started knitting, which was like now I guess 2 years ago, it is the most calming thing for my brain to do.
Really?
Because especially when I'm at work, it's funny if you were to ever see the set of Nobody Wants This. It's like we're shooting, and Adam and I arguing or kissing or whatever, and they say cut, and I drop down and I'm just like,
Yeah, it's most.
and then I come back into it. But it's like the best way to occupy whatever my brain needs to stay focused. It's the best thing to do.
You actually brought some video of how one of your knitting projects turned out.
Okay, well, if it's a video, I think it is. I need you to know this. I have about 13 or 14 projects started.
Okay.
But I've yet to finish any of them because the one time I finished a project, it was a scary result. And I wasn't, and it hurt my feelings. And I have, and now
you made a beautiful sweater.
Yeah.
But you made the hole too small. Here you go. Take a look at this.
What happened?
It's small. I thought it was gonna be the right size, but it's not. It doesn't, I mean, I don't know, does it? Oh, no!
So now what do you...
Now I just have right when I get to the end of any project, I have a hesitation like, don't ruin this. Just let it be. Let it live at 95% in this drawer.
No, I like that. You just have to shrink your head.
I'll get the I guess, but I went off script there because you have a pattern and they're very hard and complex to read, and I was like, no, these numbers look too big. I'm just gonna go for broke. And every knitter knows you cannot do that. You should not do that.
But I had my mom knit me a scarf one year for Christmas. I go, she goes, what do you want? I go, anything from you. I love anything, homemade something. Or,
Yeah.
You know, she goes, I go like knit a scarf or something. I love. She goes, I think I don't know how to knit. I can't. I go, yeah, you can figure out how to knit. She goes, I can probably knit. I go, great. So I got this scarf and it was beautiful. I go, Mom, you nailed it. This is gorgeous. I'll have this forever. She's like, I have to tell you the truth, I didn't knit that. I bought it. I bought it in Woodstock. I go, well, the whole thing is, she goes, but I can show you what I tried to knit? I go, sure. And she gave me the scarf, and I still have it, and it's beautiful, and it's blue, and it starts off gorgeous, and then starts bell-bottoming out, and becomes like a quilt. It's like a Lenny Kravitz scarf.
Everybody's been there. The first glove.
It's my favorite scarf.
The first mittens I ever made looked like they were for E.T. They just looked like that.
Let's talk about your show. Thanks for being here, by the way, for doing this. So nobody wants this. Man, turns out we do want this. Season 2 is here. It is great. You are brilliant in the show. You're so funny. And the writing is so great, too, by the way. Well done.
Aaron Foster's got a heck of a brain.
Oh, my gosh. So talented. It's like... I loved every bit of it. We can describe it. Basically, you're a podcaster, and you start dating a rabbi.
Yeah, an agnostic podcaster who falls in love with a rabbi, and they have a lot of division that keeps them apart, but they want to make their love work. And what does that look like if you're writing hyper-realistic moments? So it's very relatable, their
And what's
love
happening in
story.
season 2?
Season 2, so they've already fallen in love. This is sort of right after the honeymoon period. So they're like, how do we blend our lives? How do we start hanging out with each other's families? Do we decide if we should share the same toothbrush? You know, all these little tiny decisions you make when you link up with someone and become a we are explored in season 2.
I love it. I want to show a clip. Here's Kristen Bell and Adam Brody in season 2 of Nobody Wants This. Take a look.
Next question. Where's the last crazy place you guys had sex?
We don't do that.
What do you mean? You don't have sex?
We have.
You know what I mean.
Okay, fine. Lame. Give me one juicy thing about your relationship.
Morgan,
Very, like, the freakiest thing you guys have ever done.
We don't do anything that the audience would find interesting.
Oh, wait, that's not true.
Ooh, okay. Tell me more, Rabbi. Say more. Into the mic.
Sorry.
Into the mic.
Part.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Sorry about
I'll let you get back to it.
So the thing about Morgan is that she doesn't understand privacy based on the fact that all her passwords are 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have a folder full of her nudes on my phone.
God, now I have to change all my passwords. Don't smile. It's not cute.
Yeah, come on. That's how you do it. Kristen Bell, everybody! Season 2 of Nobody Wants This is out now on Netflix. More Tonight Show after the break.